Hello, kamatuklas! Welcome back sa isa na namang pagtuklas ng aralin sa mathematics. Having these situations, these problems, paano nga ba natin ito sasagutan? This presentation is all about solving problems involving linear function. Para simulan natin ang ating discussion, alamin muna natin ang ating objective. The objective is to solve problems involving linear function. So, let's begin with an example. Tristan is paid 500 pesos for his workload. If he works overtime, he will be paid an additional 150 pesos per hour. Alamin natin ang mga sagot dito. Represent Tristan's earnings as a linear function y is equal to m times x plus b. Then construct a table of values that represents Tristan's overtime earnings for 4 hours. And what will be Tristan's total earnings if he works an extra 5 hours? Isa-isa nating alamin ang mga sagot sa mga tanong na iyan. So, unahin na nating alamin ang representation of Tristan's earning as a linear function y is equal to m times x plus v. In this case, magre-represent tayo ng mga variables. So, let y be the total earnings of Tristan. So, kung titignan natin, since we are talking of y is equal to m times x plus b, so itong y na to, kapag sinolve natin ito, yun yung magiging total earnings ni Tristan. That's why we represent that as y. Then x, this x, be the number of hours. Since ito yung pwede nating i-change, kasi pwede natin gawin ng xi 1, 2, 3, and so on, so yun yung i-represent natin as hours, kasi maiiba yung mga oras. So, depende kung ilang oras siya nag-extend sa kanyang pagtatrabaho, yung overtime na tinatawag. Then, m, charged per hours. So, ito yon, itong m. So, ito naman, so yung magiging fixed na 150 pesos per hour. So, doon natin ita-times yung magiging oras na kanyang in-extend o na-overtime. Then, the last is be the earnings of Tristan in his workload. So, itong B na to, ito talaga yung kanyang earnings sa kanyang pagtatrabaho. Hence, ang magiging representation natin gamit itong y is equal to m times x plus b, isa-substitute lang natin ito. So, we will be having that. So, y, so yan pa rin yung y, yung 150 na sabi natin, charge per hours. So, ito yung charge per hours, 150. And then x, mananatiling x, kasi depende kung ilang oras siya nag-extend o nag-overtime, plus 500, ito yung sabi nating v. So, from here, pinalitan natin ang mga yan. Hence, the representation of Tristan's earning as a linear function is y is equal to 150x plus 500. So, yan yung sagot natin sa una. So, this time, doon naman tayo sa pangalawa. Construct a table of values that represent the earnings of Tristan's overtime for 4 hours. So, gamit yung nakuha nating equation kanina, yung function. So, gagawa tayo ng table. So, ilang oras yung sabi sa problem. Dito sa problem natin, kailangan nating mag-construct ng table of values that represent the earning of Tristan's overtime for 4 hours. So, syempre mag-compute tayo para sa 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hours. gamit yung representation na nakuha natin dun sa una, which is f of x is equal to 150x plus 500 or y is equal to 150x plus 500. Then, isa-substitute natin one at a time, depende kung ilang oras. So, unahin muna natin na ang oras ay 1 hour. So, gamit yung 1 hour ha, yung overtime na 1 hour, syempre yung x, papalitan natin ng 1. So, 150 times 1, which is the value of x plus 500. Then, 150 times 1, that will be equal to 150, then plus 500. Pag inad natin ito, hence, 650 pesos yung earning ni Tristan kasi nga 500 yung bayad talaga sa kanyang workload plus 150 sa unang oras. Okay na? Okay, how about kapag ang x ay 2? So gawin natin 2. Ibig sabihin noon, 2 hours naman. So yun pa rin ang papalitan natin. So kaya magiging 150 times 2 plus 500 and 150 times 2 is 300 plus 500. That will be equal to 800. So, 300 plus 500 is 800. So, kapag 2 hours naman siya nag-overtime, nag-extend ng 2 oras, 800 pesos naman. Paano kung 3 hours naman? So, kung 3 hours naman, so ganun ulit, papalitan natin yung x ng 3, 150 times 3 plus 500, and 150 times 3 is 450, plus 500, this one, 450 plus 500, that is equal to 950. So, mayroon tayong 950 pesos. So, ibig sabihin yun yung earnings ni Tristan sa loob ng 3 oras na overtime. So, kung 4 na oras naman, so we have this. So, palitan ng x ng 4, 150 times 4 plus 500, and 150 times 4 is 600 plus 500 is 1,100. So, kapag 4 hours naman ang kanyang overtime, 1,100 pesos. So, yan ang table of values that represent the earnings of Tristan's overtime for 4 hours. How about dun na tayo sa pangatlo, which is what will be Tristan's total earnings if he will spend 5 hours more. So, hawig lang ito kanina dun sa paggawa ng table. So, ang gagawin lang natin yung x ay equal to 5. So, papalitan natin yung x ng 5. Ito yon. Kaya magiging 150 times 5 plus 500. And 150 times 5 is 750. Pag inad sa 500, therefore, ang magiging total earnings of Tristan is 1,250 pesos kapag nag-overtime siya ng additional 5 hours. So, hoping nasundan natin yung ating first problem. Let's work on with another example. This time, Ivan wants to rent a computer from a computer shop. The shop charged 50 pesos for the first hour, plus 20 pesos for each additional hour. Ang mga sasagutan natin represent Ivan's total rent in a computer shop as a linear function f of x is equal to m times x plus v. Then construct a table of value that represents Ivan's total rent for 4 hours. And illustrate a graph representing Ivan's total rent in 4 hours. So, yan yung kailangan nating alamin. So, one at a time, sagutan na natin. Unahin na natin yung first one, which is represent Ivan's total rent in a computer shop as a linear function. F of x is equal to m times x plus b. So, i-represent natin yung y with the total charge of Ivan. So, baka magtaka. Itong f of x, y din yan. So, ibig sabihin, ito na yung pinag-uusapan natin. Then, x be the number of hours. So, yung number of hours na idadagdag natin, so, depende yan sa hinihingi ng problem. So, kaya ito yon. Then yung M, charge per hour. Ang hawig din kanina sa first problem. Then B, the charge of the shop for the first hour. So ito yung una. So ang representation natin ay gamit yung y is equal to m times x plus b, yung y at f of x, same lang yun. So we have 20x. So 20 yung nilagay natin sa m kasi charge per hour. Nakalagay dyan ang 20 for each additional hour. So yung x mananatiling x, yan yung number of hour na magiging additional niya, depende dun sa hinihingi ng problem. At itong 50 pesos, yan yung bayad talaga niya, yung charge kay Ivan sa una niyang oras ng paggamit ng computer unit. Then the next question is to construct a table of values that represents Ivan's total rent for 4 hours. So gagamit ulit tayo ng table. So 4 hours, kaya kailangan natin ng 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. At gamit yung nakuha natin kaninang sagot, f of x is equal to 20x plus 50. Itong f of x, yan yung y kanina. So doon tayo sa 1 hour extension. So 20 times 1, pinalitan yung x. So plus 50. So ibig sabihin 20 times 1 is 20 plus 50. That will be 70. So dito, 70 yung babayaran ni Ivan. Paano kung 2 hours? So gamit ngayon uli ang 2 hours naman, yung x na ay ginawa nating 2 hours. So syempre yung x pa rin yung papalitan. 20 times 2 plus 50. So 20 times 2 is 40 plus 50, and that will be equal to 2 hours. So ang magiging charge ay 90. Kung 3 hours naman, so x pa rin yung papalitan. So we have that, 20 times 3 plus 50. Again, yung 3 value ng x, kaya pinalitan yung x. So 20 times 3 is 60 plus 50, that is equal to 110. So 3 hours, ang magiging charge naman ay 110 pesos. Then the last one is 4. So kung 4 yun, ganun ulit. 20 times 4 plus 50. 20 times 4 is 80 plus 50, that is 130. So 4 hours, ang charge ay 130 pesos. So I hope nasusundan natin. How about the third one? Paano ito? Illustrate a graph representing Ivan's total rent in 4 hours. So check natin. Yan yung table na nakuha natin kanina. So gagawa tayo ng x-axis. Ito yon. Tsaka y-axis. Di na natin in-extend sa negative kasi panay positive naman yung sagot. Then ipa-plot na natin ito. 1, 70. So 1. Tapos dito yung 70. Sa pagitan ng 60 at 80. So yun. Then 2, 90. Ito yung 2, 90y sa pagitan ng 80 at 100 na doon. Then 3, then 110. So 3 tapos 110 sa pagitan ng 100 at 120. Then 4, 130 sa pagitan ng 120 dito yon, pagitan ng 140. And then i-connect natin ang mga points. So yan ang nagre-represent na graph na ni Ivan's total rent in 4 hours. So hoping nasundan natin kung paano mag-solve ng problems involving linear function. So try natin ang problem na ito. A working student earned 250 pesos per day for selling cupcakes. How much will he earn in 15 days? I will be giving you 10 seconds to answer this. Pero pwede nyong itigil ang timer kapag hindi pa kayo tapos magsagot para bago nyo ma-check yung tamang sagot, tsaka nyo ngayon i-play ulit. Okay? So, time start now. Time is up. Ano ang inyong sagot? So, ito yung magiging representation and at the same time, ito yung magiging sagot. So, direct na makukuha natin agad yung ating sagot with that example. Okay? So, hoping nasundan na natin ang ating discussion. God bless us.